Hello everyone, it's Lisa. I'm here today to do a book tag. It's called the Anything But Books tag, and it was created by Katie at Readerot, and I'm going to link her channel down below so you can check that out. I'd love for you to do this tag. I actually wasn't tagged by Katie, but I came across this video today and I thought it was so much fun, and everything is so serious in the world and on BookTube. We talk so much about books, but let's talk about some other things. I love learning about everyone here and the things that they love that has to do with books or that doesn't have to do with books. It's exciting to see what people's interests are. So the first question is, what is your favorite cartoon? And so I've been through the gamut of cartoons, watching from Barney up to The Wiggles with my kids. What else? SpongeBob and a whole bunch of weird shows were coming up at the end of their cartoon watching days. And a couple of my favorites are Regular Show, which maybe is my top favorite cartoon. I absolutely love watching it. It's ridiculous. And it's kind of like a Seinfeld cartoon. It's about nothing, but it's very cool. Another favorite of mine is Adventure Time, and I love Adventure Time only for Lumpy Space Princess. She is the ultimate and the most fun cartoon character ever, and I absolutely love her, and the cartoons are sometimes a little wonky, but yes, these are the two cartoons that I would prefer to watch. The second question is your favorite song right now. So not my favorite song like ever, but my favorite song right now. And I am obsessed with music. I love listening to music. My song right now that I'm obsessed with is Rihanna's Love on the Brain. And I am listening to it over and over and over. And I love that song. She does such a good job with it. It almost doesn't sound like her. It's different and spectacular. And I love it and listen to it a lot. I'm listening to it a lot over and over. Yeah, that happens. Question number 3 is, what could you do for hours besides reading? So what can I do for hours? Not much. I have a short attention span these days, but for hours, I could probably watch a movie or binge Netflix shows. Recently, I've watched The OA. I love watching movies and binging Netflix television shows. Question number 4, what is something that you do that you love that your followers would be surprised about? So maybe I've said before that I love horror movies. I probably have. And I don't know, I almost kind of think it's a hereditary thing. My dad loves horror movies. My uncle loves horror movies. My cousins love horror movies on my dad's side. I think it ended with me, unless I go ahead and train my kids to love horror movies, but there's just something about them that I love getting scared, and I love watching them, and I love all the nonsense that has to go with it. If there's a stranger in the house, there's the main character always has to go find the noise or answer the phone or whatnot. It's just comical on my end. So another thing maybe that would be surprising and a bit TMI, but I don't like wearing pants. And when I'm in the house, I'm usually in like shorts. I just hate being dressed and being in pants. So I usually film pantsless, and it's okay because nobody can see. It's just I think something that I know I can get away with. It's kind of like my little secret when I'm videoing, and I laugh about it, and it's, well, now everyone is in on the secret, so not a secret anymore, but yeah. Anyway, question number 5. What is your favorite thing to learn about? That was hard. I was thinking of like historical fiction. I love reading about historical fiction to learn about different points in history. I love learning how to cook new meals. Cooking has gotten old for me as a mom, having to get dinner on the table every night. It's hard. It's hard to cook every night for dinner, but I do it, and I don't always love it. But when I'm making something new and I want my family to try it, That's exciting for me. But I think the number one thing that I love to learn about is people. I find people fascinating, and I think that's why I'm caught up in booktube so much, where I just like learning about people and what they like and what they're passionate about. I'll watch people on the news and television and this whole political thing. I'm captivated by how people feel about things, and it's very interesting to me why people feel the way they do and what causes them to feel that way, if there are things in their background that have caused these feelings. I don't know. It's just maybe I went to school for the wrong thing. I'm thinking I went to school for business and I hate business. I don't want anything to do with business, honestly. Maybe that's bad. I don't know. I do have my own Jamboree business, but I don't love it. I don't love it as much as I love talking to people and learning about people kind of thing. Question number 6. What is something unusual that you know how to do? I couldn't think of anything at first, but then I'm like, okay, well, I am a super mom. Super moms have eyes in the back of their heads. Super moms know where everything is in the house. For example, my kids come home and open up the refrigerator. Mom, I can't find the guacamole. And so I can, without going into the kitchen, say the guacamole is in the refrigerator on the left side, move some stuff around on the top shelf, and you'll find it. And it's always there. For some reason, I have to know where everything is because I'm the mom and I know all of these things and know when laundry needs to be done when my kids are out of laundry. I don't know. This is, it's not unusual, I think, for moms to be able to do this. And it's not easy, but I couldn't think of anything else that's really unusual besides that I'm double jointed in my thumbs, which has always been a problem with writing or using silverware. So both of my thumbs are double jointed and I can bend my thumb all the way back to touch my arm. And so maybe that's unusual about me. I don't know. If you see me fumbling with my silverware, that's why, my thumbs. Question number 7, name something that you've made in the last year. And I need to go get that, so hold on. Okay, in the afternoon, I work at an elementary school for the kids that need to stay after because their parents work late. And so I have a group of 2nd and 3rd graders that I absolutely love. They are the best. And I, once a week, do an art project with them. I am not artsy by any means, but I went ahead and made this last week, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's a heart rainbow, and I kind of messed it up a little bit with the colors, but I made it, and I'm proud of it, and I'm going to hang it up on my fridge. Everyone else's stuff gets its place on the fridge. Why not me, right? Why can't I have my spot on the fridge? I need it. Question number 8, what is your most recent personal project? So I have some things going on outside of work, family, booktube, reading, church activities. I guess I am involved in quite a bit of things, but my recent project that I'm working on, my recent goal, I guess you could say, I'm hooking up with a friend of mine. Actually, I was fortunate to move really close to my college roommate, and she's the one who actually set me up with my husband. So I owe her lots, and we are going to team up, and we are going to develop a plan of eating healthier, exercising, and weight loss. And the diet program we're going to be using is called Trim Healthy Mama. Now, I have their regular book, their cookbook, and quite a few other things of theirs, and it's basically a system where you're separating your fats and your carbs. And I've known about this plan for a long time, and I've been making very small, minor dietary changes, but overall I haven't been able to stick with it, and I think a lot of it has to do with accountability. So yesterday, Melissa texted me and says, you know, hey, let's do this together. Let's work together. And I'm really excited about it. I need someone who's going to be on me. I need someone who's close enough to me that I'm going to listen to and respect. And so I'm super excited about this. I've been wanting to lose some weight for a while, and I think this is the way to do it. Plus, I'm telling you here on BookTube, so you're my accountability, all of you. I will be doing a video soon on Trim Healthy Mama and the cookbooks and some recipes that I absolutely love. So, question number 9, tell us something that you think about often, maybe while gazing out a window. So I'm a huge daydreamer. I drift off very often, and it's a bad habit because I'll have someone talking to me and totally not hear them, or I'll be reading or thinking I'm reading and my mind is going this way while the words are going that way. So I have to really focus a lot on what has my attention. But when I do think about things, a lot's going on with my extended family right now, cousins, aunts, uncles. And I miss my brother who lives in Missouri, and I'm here in Massachusetts, and we only have each other as siblings. So I miss him. I miss my nephews, my sister-in-law, and then my in-laws in Texas as well. Thinking about them and my father-in-law's health. A lot has been going on lately, so they're my main focus of thought as of late. And then finally, number 10, give us something that's your favorite, but make it oddly specific. So I had the biggest soda addiction for the longest time, and it's just recently, the past couple of years, on this Trim Healthy Mama diet that I found a drink that I love and that it's helping me actually physically feel better. So it's called Good Girl Moonshine, and all I do is make some seltzer. I have a soda stream, so I have the seltzer and pour it in my container, and I'll add maybe a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar and some ginger if I have it, maybe a little bit of sweetener, and I drink a ton of this stuff every day, and it has kicked my soda habit. Not only has it kicked my soda habit, but it's helped me with cholesterol and blood sugar and a whole bunch of things I'm accrediting to the apple cider vinegar, which I think is a phenomenal dietary supplement for people who can add it in. It takes a while to get used to at first, but when you do, it's the bomb diggity, and I actually crave it now. And I crave it usually mid-morning and then again mid-afternoon. So I guess that's specific enough, and I absolutely love it. And then lastly, say the first thing that comes into your head. I didn't write anything down for this because that would have been before. So I guess the first thing that comes into my head now, only because I don't know if you can tell, my lighting's awful today. The sun is out finally, and I'm ready for winter to be over. And all I can think of is the sunshine and spring, and I think I'm ready for it to come. Winter is usually one of my best seasons, but for some reason it's been really down January, February, and I'm hoping that changes up a little bit, and with the sun comes, more vitamin D and feeling a whole lot better. So yes, thank you, Katie, for making this tag. It was a lot of fun. I hope other people will do the tag as well. I went ahead and tagged Angela at Coffee and Chapters. I'll link her down below. But if you want to do this tag, you're more than welcome to. Katie says so. And pass it along and tell me what your favorite things are. Maybe some things are book related, maybe they're not. Maybe I'm just babbling. So I'm going to end this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.